Welcome to Filmy Understanding. In this video, we will see the movie, The Babysitter Killer Queen, 2020, a horror, comedy, and thriller movie. Spoilers ahead. The movie starts with a recap of the first part narrated by Cole, saying, "I don't need a babysitter anymore." Cut to 2 years later. He is having illusions about the night when he almost died 5 times. He is having trouble at his high school, as no one believes him about him getting hunted by his babysitter and her friends. He has flashbacks from that night, stealing Juan's car and crashing it into his home, hitting B. B, on the other hand, did not leave any evidence of the incident, leading to people believing that Cole is mentally unstable. He gets bullied in school. He shares his experience with Big Carl, who coincidentally is the guidance counselor before 8 o'clock, and after it, he is the nurse. He advises Cole to just get laid. The bell rings, meaning it's 8 o'clock. Nurse Big Carl comes to the act, giving a flu shot to a confused Cole. He again is hit by a basketball. He needs to change his sitting place. He meets Melanie, who clearly has grown. Cole has a crush on her. He confronts her about the night. She tells him not to talk about the night, and she reminds him about the kiss they did. Soon they are joined by Jimmy, her boyfriend, Diego, and Boom Boom, who clearly doesn't like Diego. Jimmy tries to make Cole comfortable by insulting him. They leave Cole and go to the class. Cut to class, where a new student is introduced, Phoebe Atwell, a juvenile student who comes from the Guardian Angel program. She is quite different and tells that she is pregnant, and that she will keep the baby, seeing all these bright and beautiful students. Cole notices the same tattoo on her arm, which he saw on B's arm 2 years ago. His parents bring him his medication for his hallucination and whisper about him. They are worried that Cole may be crazy. Cole walks on them and hears everything. He asks them about the pills, and they tell him that it's temporary. Cole takes them to his room. Melanie Skypes him. As they were talking, she notices the big bottle of lotion beside his bed. He tries to explain, but his father interprets and misunderstands the situation, thinking they are hooking up online, making them uncomfortable, and Cole shuts the laptop, embarrassed. He explains that Melanie is not into him that way. His dad tells him to try to get better and to take the meds. Cole again tries to convince him that he is telling the truth, but his dad is not convinced. His parents are worried about him and decide to take him to a psychiatric academy. The next morning, while looking for his paper, he finds the psychiatric school's pamphlet and the time his parents will take him. He tells Melanie about this, and she suggests that he should join them and go to the lake for the weekend. She even stole her father's car. Cole mistakenly drops his pills. He tries to explain, but she tells him that everyone there is on some shit. Cole points to the new girl. Melanie tells that she doesn't have much info about her, only that she killed her parents. Phoebe finds a bunny and key with some lucky numbers. She looks shocked and emotional. The teacher calls Cole to answer a question. Cole is staring at Phoebe's weird drawing. He tells the class that getting something without working for it is ultimately unrewarding in the end. That's deep. The teacher informs Cole that his parents are there to pick him up. There's a red pill and blue pill situation, and Cole chooses the red pill. He gets in the car with Melanie. Soon they are joined by Jimmy, Diego, and Boom Boom. This is a life-changing turn for him. His parents go to Juan, who is not that worried about his daughter missing from the school, and tell them they might have ditched school, as Melanie frequently does, but as soon he finds his car missing, he freaks out. He loves that car more than his daughter. Cole, Melanie, and Jimmy are at a gas station. Cole thanks Melanie to believe him and inviting him. She flirts with him and leaves. The cashier, Violet, tells that Melanie is interested in Cole and he should try his luck. She even sells a Magnum XLs to him. They reach the lake. Phoebe also arrives and takes a jet ski and leaves. Cole finds no signal in his cell phone. He thinks of backing out, but Melanie stops him by saying how special and innocent he is. He should enjoy the life he has. Cole agrees and throws the pills in the lake. Back at Juan's place, the police assure the parents that Cole will return till dinner time, as many teenagers do. Cole's parents decide to split and his dad stays at Juan's place while Mom goes home. She tells his dad to not smoke pot. At the houseboat, everyone is playing 2 Minutes in Heaven, and the cards of Melanie and Cole matches. Boom Boom pushes them in the closet. They talk and then kiss. It's a passionate and a long kiss. She discovers Cole's soft elbows, as he said earlier. Boom Boom interferes. They continue to play. Diego wants to get 2 minutes in the closet with Boom Boom, but she declines rudely and makes fun of his hair. Diego asks Cole about the night, blood cult. Cole is uncomfortable and says that he is not allowed to talk about it. Melanie tries to stop them, but Jimmy disagrees and continues to ask Cole. Cole tries to avoid the question. Melanie tells that this is making Cole uncomfortable and he is not here to talk about the blood cult or the Devil's Book. Cole is shocked as he never told Melanie about the Devil's Book. He asks her about it, and she says that he told her that night when he came to her house. Cole insists on knowing, and she says that she knows about it because she signed her name in it. She slits Boom Boom's throat with a hook. She opens it wide. Cole is shocked. Blood spills all over Diego, reminding of John from Part 1. Melanie reveals that she is from the same cult and makes the same deal with the devil and wants his blood for the same ritual. Cole is still shocked and Diego is upset about blood spilling all over him. Cole asks why they killed her, as she was their friend. Diego disagrees, saying they all hated her and she is the sacrifice for the ritual. Cole tries to run but meets Max, who died 2 years ago. Cole runs again but meets John, who also died 2 years ago. Then he tries the window and meets Allison, who also died 2 years ago. He confronts all of them and they tell him that they have till dawn to complete the ritual. If not, they have to wait for 2 more years to try again. Max asks for a rope and Jimmy hands him a ribbon, as there's a craft store near his house. Allison asks why to tie him if they can kill him and take his blood. Melanie says that they need him alive till the ritual. Cole tries to run but is blocked by John very hilariously. Sonia enters with a plate of cookies. Seeing this, Cole threatens them with the hook. Max is excited as Cole is standing up for himself. As they were about to grab him, Phoebe enters asking for gas for her jet ski. Cole sees her and accuses her of being a part of the cult. She sees them and quickly leaves. Cole hits Allison in the eye with the hook and climbs upward. Max follows him. Cole slides on Phoebe's jet ski. Max shoots their fuel tanks as they were fleeing. They quickly escape and reaches to land. Cole quickly explains everything to her and she seems to be relieved, as they were not zombies. Melanie notices the fuel on the water and drops a lighter in it. Cole empties his bag to find something useful. Phoebe sees the Magnum XLs. Cole tells that he imagined this night to go differently. The fire reaches them and the jet ski explodes, throwing Cole and Phoebe away. This reveals their location to the cult. Sonia eats a cookie in a scary way. Phoebe leaves Cole alone and she finds a man camping in the woods. He's alone. She asks him to help her by giving her a ride to town. He says that he is waiting for his wife to return. He tells her to come to the fire and rest. She accepts and sits. He leans in and tells her that his wife died 10 years ago and tries to abuse her. Cole interrupts and saves her from the rapist. He takes her and runs. They get into his car and to their surprise, Sonia is there with a flamethrower. We see her backstory, in which she puts makeup on dead bodies. B recruits her. She kills the rapist and aims at them. They hit her with the car and when she gets up, they hit her again. She again gets up, but this time, the surfboard does the job by cutting her head. That's gross. Cole tries to act cool and reverses the car without looking. He hit a rock and the car is stuck. The whole gang is also closing in on them. They hide under the car. Melanie blames the older ones for losing Cole. They decide to split and make it a competition. Max is excited about it. They leave. A rattlesnake is on Cole's chest and is about to bite him. Phoebe saves him but he makes some sound. Diego and Jimmy go to investigate but only find a snake. Jimmy is carrying Diego. It's funny and weird at the same time. Phoebe and Cole run from there. While running, she informs him about the cabin she was heading to before and suggests that they wait there till sunrise. Allison tells Max and John to go forward while she waits behind for Cole. They agreed and splits. Phoebe thanks Cole for his help with the man, and Cole says it is nothing compared to her bringing a new life to this world. Phoebe is confused and tells that she was just messing around. She is not pregnant. They move on but Allison spots them. Archie and Juan are chilling and playing. Juan offers Archie pot. He refuses at first, but when Juan offers to do all the work, he agrees. He takes the puff, without touching the bong. Allison follows them as they connect and bond about being alone and enjoying it. They spot a bunny, which is immediately killed by Allison. We see Allison's backstory. She dreams to become the world's best journalist but blows her chance. Bee approaches her. Cole sees Bambi and Allison shoots it. She shoots randomly hitting rocks. Cole and Phoebe try to manipulate her but she quickly snaps out of it. She shoots again and hits herself in the boob again. She is furious. Cole and Phoebe slide down in a crack between rocks. Allison follows them but gets stuck in between. Cole and Phoebe pull her down, resulting in her getting decapitated. As they were processing this, Cole sees Max's shadow and pushes Phoebe away. Max hits Allison's leg instead. Cole dodges Max's attacks. Phoebe points a gun at Max but is out of bullets. Cole hits him from behind and they run. Phoebe returns for her bag and dodges Max's axe like a pro. Cole kicks Max in the dick, this time making a huge effect on him. They find a boat but it is locked. The owner arrives but as they were asking him for help, Max kills him. They guess the password and run. Max jumps on the brawl tired to the boat. As Max was closing on them, they stop the boat. As he gets on the boat, Phoebe sprays silly string on him and lights it on fire. Max falls in the water and the rope tangles around him. Cole starts the engine which sucks Max and chops him. Blood splashes on them. Seeing this, John is shocked and relieved that he is alive. Melanie comes there and John informs her of the incident. Hearing this, Jimmy and Diego decide to abort. As Diego walks away, he explodes. Jimmy is shocked but also has the same fate. John is shocked and displays his loyalty toward the plan. Melanie calls Archie and lies that they got drunk and need a ride home. Juan is still focused on his car. Cole shows his skill to tell time by looking at stars and tells that it was his dream to become a wanderer and to find his way with courage and skills like this. He is attracted to her. He asks her for her dream. She tells that she wanted to become Alice from Alice and the Wonderland. She keeps having flashbacks from her past of a car accident. John and Melanie follow them but in a slower boat. Cole and Phoebe reach the cabin. Cole needs to pee and Phoebe suggests a vase. As he is peeing, she tries to scare him but ends up with pink eye instead. They laugh it off and head to a secret underground room. It looks safe. John and Melanie also arrive there. Melanie picks her satellite phone and pings her location to Archie through it. Phoebe shows him the bunny, key, and the lucky numbers. There's a romantic moment and they kiss, followed by a weird musical comprising all the cult members, and it hints at Cole getting laid. Juan and Archie are heading straight to the lake. Archie tells Cole's mom that Archie is at the lake and safe and that they are going to the location Melanie pinged. Juan and Archie arrive and Melanie acts and tells that Cole is behaving weirdly and is saying things like blood, an evil cult, the devil. His dad heads toward the cabin. Melanie smartly stays behind. At the cabin, Phoebe becomes uncomfortable when Cole mentions his luck with women, and how they end up being murderers. She tells that she was in the car that hit her parents. She was the only survivor of that accident. The accident happened because she forgot her bunny near the lake and wanted to get it. On the way they hit her parents' car, who were bringing the bunny from the lake. She blames herself for her parents' death. Cole tries to comfort her by telling her that she could not have known what would happen. She is moved, and as they were about to kiss, his dad knocks on the door. Phoebe insists on remaining in the safe zone. But Cole is stubborn and wants to go out. She uses the lucky number to open a safe and gets her dad's hunting gear. They come out armed. As Archie tries to calm Cole, John interferes. He wanted to become a rapper but fails. Cole shoots him with an arrow. He misses and falls. John attacks him but cuts the rope off the chandelier. It falls on him. He dies horribly and spills blood all over Juan. Archie is still not convinced about the cult. Melanie enters acting innocent. Phoebe throws a knife at her but she catches it like a pro. Cole and Phoebe run from there and Archie follows them. Melanie is stopped by Juan but she cuts both of his arms and then kills him. Cole tells Phoebe to run till sunrise. He stays and faces his father. Archie hugs him and injects him to make him unconscious. Phoebe is stopped by Melanie with the knife. She offers her to join her and become the best version of herself. There is a cinematic fight. At first, Phoebe is winning but in the last Melanie puts a pocket knife to Phoebe's throat. Game over. Archie stops the car to recharge it. The siren wakes Cole and he takes the car and heads back towards the lake. Melanie is using Phoebe as bait. Cole calls Melanie and she instructs him to follow the smoke. Cole reaches there and sits on a wooden chair. He agrees to give his blood. Melanie calls B. She comes out of the lake. Phoebe also knows B as she was her babysitter and was with her in the car accident, in which only Phoebe survived miraculously. Melanie takes Cole's blood. All the dead members of the cult also come to life. Cole is surprised and Melanie mixes the blood. She gives it to Max, who drinks it, followed by Allison, John, Sonia, Melanie. After drinking it they are happy but don't feel anything. Allison starts vomiting blood on John. They all are choking, and B recites the ritual of mixing the blood of sacrificed, and the innocent but Cole is not innocent anymore, thanks to Phoebe, as he is not a virgin anymore. All of them are scared as the offering is tainted, but Max is not angry at Cole and calls him a stud. He falls to the ground and dies. John in his last breath accepts Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior. He also dies. Soon Allison, Sonia, and Melanie also follow him to hell. Cole is surprised and says that Big Carl was right. He just needed to get laid. B release Melanie and tells them that it was her who placed the bunny and the keys in Phoebe's locker and she took gas from the jet ski also. Cole asks her how she knew he would hook up with Phoebe. She said that she didn't know but she hoped. She also made a deal with the devil for Phoebe's life after the accident. Archie arrives and sees B, the missing babysitter. He heads down. B says that she is the last evil and she drinks the tainted blood. A black smoke surrounds her and she evaporates, leaving the devil's book on the ground. She vanishes into black smoke. Archie arrives and tells that he saw everything. He now believes Cole that he was saying about the cult and everything else. Cole kisses Phoebe and Archie takes a pic of it. He calls his mother and tells her everything. Cole now behaves like a normal teenager, and tells Carl that all the cult, blood, and everything was in his head and now he looks forward to passing high school. Big Carl is happy for him and hugs him. In the end credit scene, the devil's book is laying on the ground. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you liked the video. It helps.